Good morning. This is Dr. Dressler, and I've got Pete the cat here. And Pete came in this morning with a lump under his jaw. And I thought this would be a good opportunity to give everybody some information about lumps that suddenly appear in cats, particularly cats that go outside. Now, with Pete, he's a cat, as you can see, who's very active. And so he has a lifestyle where he goes inside and he goes outside. Now, if you have a cat like this, particularly if there are other cats in the neighborhood, and a bump, kind of like this one, right there, on his lower jaw, suddenly appears on your cat, there's a pretty good chance that it's an abscess. I would say about 8 out of 10. Now, an abscess is something that is an infection underneath the skin, and it fills up with pus. Now, why don't we just give antibiotics? Well, the reason is because an abscess is full of fluid, and antibiotics that are given by mouth or as an injection have to kill the bacteria, but they're not very good at penetrating through fluid. And so when you have an abscess, that's one of the reasons why we drain it. And so Pete is here for that procedure. Now, one other layer that's really important for people to understand is that cats transmit viruses through saliva and through cat bites. There's two big ones. There's others, but there's two main ones. One is feline leukemia virus, and one is FIV, which is feline immunodeficiency virus, which is kind of like HIV that causes AIDS, because it causes AIDS in cats as well. Now, feline leukemia virus is actually the #1 killer of cats that's contagious. And so it's really important for these guys, #1, to keep them tested to make sure they haven't gotten the disease, and also, in this case, at an appropriate schedule to vaccinate, because a vaccination can do a lot to prevent feline leukemia. Now, I don't like over-vaccinating animals. Vaccines, like every other step we do in medicine, have advantages and they have disadvantages too, and over-vaccinating is not something that's a good idea. But in places like this in Hawaii, where we have feline leukemia virus, and this cat, for example, is out there fighting, then we have risk. And when the risk is great enough, we want to do things like protect them with vaccines, because the risk of the vaccine is lower than the risk of the disease. But anyway, I wanted to give you a little bit of information about lumps in cats, and also about things like feline leukemia and FIV. So have a good day.